Right, let's see where we were then, huh? So on the main quest, which we're currently doing, is the Trail of God of Wisdom. You and Paimon finally arrive in Sumeru City. Well, will you be able to get an audience with Dendro Archon? Oh, that was it. Yeah, we're doing the trying to find the Archon, and we're setting up for the little festival. That was it. I remember now. Right, let's just currently do these. Get this all set up. All my achievements as well from last stream, which I haven't done yet. Hear the voices done with stone. That's 10. Obtain the power of Dendro. Another one. Any more? No. Mail. Yum. Cool.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this.
Right, okay, let's go ahead and start doing some more stories. That's what we're here for. We're here to continue the story. Let's go. I do love how they've actually built like a whole entire thing inside the tree. Like, that's nice. I like that. A lot, actually.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
Welcome. We're great at breaking people out.
A whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional.
Uh-huh.
I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Well, that tone and the way you're looking looked a bit more personal.
Look,
Yep.
Dia's
There we
blushing.
go. Yep, that's the blush I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two.
Uh-oh. Getting
I
pissed.
don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, I'm loving the music, man. The music's great.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Chief! 117. He needs a weapon.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
No kidding. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses.
Why are they
So
bolstering the
people from all
defenses?
over have been called back to the city.
That doesn't sound good.
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else.
Talk to me about the Academia. All they care about is power.
Ian, the Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
Oh, shit.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads.
Dear God.
All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
Well, let's go.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back. Meaning
Okay.
the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Sounds fun.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods.
Dear
I'm
God.
afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Why should we do
Are
that?
you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
Oh, I love this song. This is probably the one song I love the most out of Sumeru.
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
Gotcha.
There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
Okay.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own.
Fez.
Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Dia, and you too, Osfond.
Cheers.
Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Let's go.
Miss Dinyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Don't worry, we will.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
I want to see that festival. Looks fun.
It's been a while since I visited the Citadel of Regzar. I'll catch up with Chief for a bit before I head back myself. He really did a lot for me in the past. Remember, to get to Port Ormos, just follow the river south from Sumeru City's port. Just
South.
be sure to
Okay.
take care of yourselves out there. We'll meet again at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
There, dear. That's fun, my
You
man.
two must really be something if you've got Dia the Flame Mane speaking on your behalf.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Corps
yeah.
of 30 isn't officially overseen by the Academia, but because we're hired mercs, there's still lots of sensitive intel that I can't reveal to you.
Oh, man.
In the end, when it comes down to it, the city's safety is both the Corps and Academia's top priority.
Fair
I've
enough.
told you all I can about what was stolen from the Academia.
Surprised you're even telling us that
For
something
why
was
you
stolen.
should pretend to be students in Port Ormos, I'll leave that for you to find out yourself.
So we're going to find the thing which is stolen, but at the same time we're not allowed to know what it is because it's secret. It's classified. Gotcha. Right, let's go. Ooh, there's a waypoint up here which I can grab. I want it. Bing, bing, bing. What? Oh no, don't be one of those. That was just rude. Ah. Ah. Oh no. There we go. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Come on. Bollocks. How the hell? Over here. Oh, this music, man. Oh, I can get it from here. Okay. That will be a lot easier to get up there. Hello, friend. Yep, that's a lot easier to get up. Pigeon. Teleport. Waypoint unlocked. So we need to head south. Oh boy, we really do have to head south. Okay, let's start heading south then. Let's get on that main road. This person being abused and bullied. Level 45, yep. Ah, what's that over there? Stay away. I can't do the voices right now. My voice seems a bit fucked right now. Stay away from those. Wait, there. English. Yes, I speak it. Hey, traveler. I have a name, you know. Wait, shit. Yes, you said my name. Never mind. That person over there seems to be in trouble. We've got to help. Let's go. Bada, bada, bada. Oh, I don't think I've ever actually seen a green health bar before. Can I even fight? What, will they even take damage? I want to see this. Oh my. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, you're a big help. Thank you. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. That's my name is Raina. Name is Traveler. We're from a very distant place. Paimon's Paimon. We have a different nation. I see. You aren't dressed like inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert. Your clothes do have a good breathability and are suitable for traveling in Sumeru. Since Ren is a forest watcher. Hey, how's it going, Debbie? Some NPCs built different? Literally. Didn't know Collie, right? Interesting. Have you met that kid? Collie hasn't been very well, but she still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the Withering. Everyone's worried about her. Plus, she's with a trustworthy senior, the one with the fluffy ears, so she should be fine. Ears? Are you talking about... Is it Amber? Is Tighnari, right? Ooh, you know Tighnari. Tighnari may seem unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous. Aww, Paimon really wants to touch them. No, right? But his ears are so glossy, I can't help but wondering how they feel. You know? Oh, when you could do it very super stealthily. That still makes me angry, right? Anyway, a forest watcher's duties to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have been growing aggressive. Then there's the Withering. How about escorting both of you? Our patrol route will pass through Vimra village next. It's smooth sailing from there to either Port Ormos or Sumeru City. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'll keep both of you safe. Let's go. This is cool. We haven't had this before. Since you're a forest watcher right now, you must be very familiar with the woods, right? Lived here for years and I know every tree in the forest. Really? But the land's become somewhat particularly. Even the Withering zones are becoming more prolific. Oh no, here it comes. It's only been a few days and the new Withering zone has popped up already. So close to the main road too. Withering zone again? I mean, we have handled one with Tighnari before. Yeah, we disposed of a Withering zone before. I won't go into how dangerous it is then. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius of effect for now. After I take you to Vimra village, I go to Gandharva and bring Tighnari over here to help. No need, just leave it to us. No way! The Withering zone is lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach it unless absolutely necessary. I mean, Luke can manipulate the elements, and it should somewhat stave off the Withering's effect. Now think about it, you did show such ability when fending off the fungi. But still, you shouldn't do that. We can't have you injured by the Withering after coming all this way. Don't worry. I am being proven to be very reliable in many encounters throughout our journey. Leave it to me. It's a piece of cake. Be right back. Sigh. Alright, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much to handle, get out of there and call for help. I'll be there.
Take flight.
I need to remember how you do this. I'll go here, don't you? Or is it? I may have forgotten how you do this. What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? Hello? Interesting. Okay. Hey, Dev. Wait, I don't have to... There we go. You can slaughter it for me. I'm not going to do that. He looks too cool to do that. Get over here! Tune unlocked. Nice. Easy clap. Never woke up violent today. Nice. You eat spicy noodles. Ooh. Rex is impressive, right? You're amazing. Incredibly amazing. Thanks. You're getting too excited, Raina. Pardon me. Rex, Mr. You don't have to be so formal. Okay, so I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It'd be great to get powerful, dedicated people at the pub on our side. With you guys, we can better control the spread of the Withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Calm down. Oh yeah, speaking of the forest, Palmer's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creatures we saw before? Wondrous creatures? You quickly describe the wondrous creatures you met previously. Oh, they sound like the mythical Aranara. A small round plant-like fairies. They are denizens of the woods, of the gardens, of the trees. I hate this. I hate how my voice sounds like it's going. I want to do that proper voice acting, but I can't right now. But we generally dismiss them as just a tale. You sure those weren't just some shroom boars you saw? Shroom boars? Yeah, that's an animal you only see in the forest of Sumeru. They're round green beasts that live in the forest. We'd use them to find precious mushrooms. I don't think they're the same. Anyways, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen an Aranara. However, you can ask the kids if you get to Vimara village. They seem to be very into the legends of Anorama. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read them like a book. You can read them like a book. Just like Paimon. Hey! That's just because we're buddies and we know each other very well. Playing this world quest? Yeah. I said, you got moves, Rex. Where'd you learn that? Well, we ran across a lot of things on our journey, so we got to learn how to fire. Where's... Oh no. Where's Rana gone? Rana's vanished! No! Where has Rana gone? Oh, this is for Vimara village. Let me say hi to Grandpa out of... Grandpa! Grandpa! Where are you, Grandpa? There he is. I'm back, Grandpa. Rana! You know the job for a forest watcher is important, but you shouldn't come around more... you should come around more often. Yeah, I know. I patrol the forest so that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. It's just a mess right now. There are tigers in Vimara village. Tiger cubs, referred to Iapham and his friends. By the way, your voice. I don't think I've ever met you. Do we have visitors? Oh yes, Grandpa. These two are. Rana gives a brief rundown. I need to blow my nose. 1 second. I see. Welcome to Vimara village, and thanks for helping Rana out. I plan to form a night watch, getting Alfonso, Baharam, and Aurelius to safeguard the perimeter as a group. That's a great plan. It's for the good of the children, after all. Has something happened in Vimara village lately? I might need a lot of water for this quest. What? Oh, could it be related to the round plant-like creatures we saw before? What are you talking about? That sounded like a cabbage from your description. It's okay. We're just a little uneasy for some recent events. I've spent my whole life in Vimara village and never saw anything like this. I won't bore you with my stories. Please watch over Rana. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little. She got lost in the woods once when she was 7 or 8. You know, for a couple of days. Hey now, Grandpa. Fine, fine. You be a good host now, Runner. Don't let our guests down. For sure. Testing a dry mouth and reading Skylog. Grandpa is getting old and his eyes are starting to fail him. I didn't get to read the rest. You're back, Runner. Anything new? Who's the one beside you? I met this kind of powerful traveler. How about you? Got anything good? We do, Sam Runner. You know it. When you see the kids, tell them a feast is waiting. Not sure yet. Maybe later. I like Runner. Runner seems cool. Have the hydrate. Appreciate it. I'm out of tea. I'm sad. Back, Alfonso. I see. Who is that with you? Allow me to introduce these two impressive travelers who have helped me here a lot. And this here is Alfonso, just about the most dependable person in Vimera Village. You flatter me, Runner. Anyway, nice to meet you two, and thanks for looking after Runner. You don't look like a local, Alfonso. Are you a traveler too? You're an experienced traveler indeed. Saw right through me at a glance. I came as an apprentice from Fontaine, but ended up staying because, you know, I really like it here. And it's been years. Since Alfonso is practically one of us now. Anyway, how are the kids? They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village, waiting for you to return. After Cavus came back. Is it really okay to talk about that in front of our guests? Maybe we should talk about it later. Is this something important? We can come back later. Don't worry, they saved my life after all. I mean, you could have made it back on your own. Time is life to me. You saved me time, so you saved my life. Oh. Anyway, some of the children within my village have gone missing recently. That warrants much more than just an anyways. Literally. This is a very serious problem. Have you notified the sheriff in Sumeru City yet? Is there anything we can help with? Wait. Just listen to me. The missing children always came back in a few days, though they don't remember what happened. Kind of sounds like what the grandpa said about Runner. I round up a search party every time. Sometimes we run into wild animals, sometimes a withering zone. Other time, outsiders is obviously too tough for us to handle. However, we could never find the kids since the woods are simply too big to search, even for Runner. Yeah, but in the end, they would suddenly return when no one was paying attention, and couldn't recall anything when asked. Paimon does that too. Whoa, so it's normal for kids. Hey, quit it, you two. Sorry to digress. They remembered nothing at all. I'm not sure. I think they just don't want to tell us adults. Even though I'm only a few years older than them. Still, that's pretty concerning. Right, so I've been patrolling nearby recently, looking out for anything unusual. That's also why I spoke to Amadaya about forming a night watch. I also asked Alfonso to keep an eye on the kids. Sorry. It's okay. I'll be more concerned if they actually stay put. I'm going to have a word with Iosafat later. I don't know how you pronounce that name. It's his job to watch after Cavus and Sudaba. You ought to take it easy for a while here, Runner. You're the only one who can get through to the kids. It's dangerous outside lately. Withering zone aside, you've got the Fatui from Snezaya with their arms and mercenaries operating in the forest. If something goes wrong, fucking Fatui. I know, I'll be careful. I should be on the ball, it's dangerous. But if you could deal with it, the wild animals, the Fatui are more than you can handle right now. Isofat, pretty much. Isofat. That's how I pronounce it. Good. Fair enough. It sounds like Alfonso knows the Fatui very well. Oh, I learned about them from the travellers just in between Sumeru City and Port Ormos. It's Runner! Runner is back with Alfonso too! Here comes trouble. Anyway, think it's over, Runner. Picked a bunch of star shrooms for you, Runner. Shrooms. Ethan, didn't you promise me to have to wander outside the village? The rich Bolland Raja will come and get you if you don't behave. I'm big now, I'm not scared of anything. Did you catch the Gator Raja this time, Runner? I wanted to hear some tales from the woods, Runner. Well, I didn't see the Gator Raja this time, But I brought you a golden lion and silver. Silver what though? Whopper flower! What does Paimon have to do with whopper flower? Deal with dustbird. Silver bass! Super silver spectre! Huh? Spectre's too much. Alright, stop picking on them. Rex and Paimon are my friends. Paimon's not going to get mad at the kids. Regardless, you know a lot about animals. That's right, Rhino will tell us stories every time she's back. She told us about a huge gator last time. And the Sumpter Beast Lord. And the rich Bond Raja that couldn't be caught. That's right, and it will come get you if you don't behave. Oh no. Oh no. Everyone in the village sure seems to get along. If only it could always be like this. Anyways, my friends here came from a place far, far away. Why don't we let them tell you a story? Sure, I guess. Sure. Our trip to Sumeru has been a very eventful one. Yay, let's all go to Runner's house. The last one there is a spectre. Dear God. Be careful going over the bridge. Don't fall into the water. Let's go. I shall be first. Let's go. We can't fall behind. I totally know where I'm going. Oh no. Stop running on the bridge. You might fall into the water. Oh my God, I almost fell. What the hell? What the hell even happened there? Oh, Runner's brought some visitors. Welcome. Running animations. Up. Oh. Ah, you fools, I made it first. These kids ran faster than birds could fly. You guys are getting good at running. It's going to wire me sick if you run away someday. We're running runners here. I'm going to marry Runner when I grow up. Hey, yo. Wait. Didn't you promise to marry me, liar? Uh-oh. Drama. We'll sort this out later. You'll meet more people when you grow up. People more impressive and better than me. For instance, Mr. Blonde here, is way mightier than me and has met many great people along the journey from far away, right? Indeed I have. Have you been traveling a long time? Runner said you tell us stories. Sure, I guess. You got the tiger cubs. Yeah, you got the tiger cubs then. I have a meeting to go to. You kids be good to him and stay put till I come back. Okay. They're not even an adult and they're already in love with triangle. They'll love triangles. Alright, on to the stories. Your iPhone, right? What story would you like to hear? Stories about dragons. Alfonso said they're an ancient and very powerful. Sea monsters. I heard there are lots of big monsters in the sea. I want stories about distinguished ladies, smart and powerful. This girl. I want to be like Runner when I grow up, so I want to hear stories like that. They all want different stories. Hey, isn't there something... Is there someone that knows stories from the 8-headed hydras, silver-haired banshees, and the wicked abyss dragon? But I think everyone would be happy if that person was here. How about this? We know a lot of stories and we tell them all. You can ask them about the mysterious creature while we're at it. You can ask them about how they went missing. Let's do that. True, these kids might know things adults don't. And how about they went missing? As a trade, iPhone, Karis, Sidaba, you tell us what you know too. Sure. No, tell this kid's story in a way though that they'll find fun. I want dragon stories. Alfonso told me they exist in the world. He says a huge evil dragon is in a place called Mondstadt. We know the story. So what's the dragon like? Alfonso is terrifying and pillages Mondstadt. How should I put it? This is a tale of friends resolving their misunderstandings. This is a tale of heroes triumphing over evil. Here it goes. A long, long time ago, in a kingdom far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs lay in deep slumber. When the dragon woke up, he saw the world had changed. Growl! The dragon announced. I'm mad now and I'm going to wreck your little houses and keeps. The dragon wasn't actually bad, but it was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everyone's bad. Then one day, 2 travelers arrived. Harmon tells the story of a Azure blue dragon in a way that really engages the kids. So, with everyone's help, the traveller removed the curse and the dragon helped it find its friends. Wow, I thought dragons were terrible and would eat some to beasts and people. How big is the dragon though? Big like a house? Big enough to swallow Sumeru village in one bite. Wow, if that's true, we can fly around inside the dragon's belly. What the fuck? When it gets hot, we'll go to Snezo, and Alfonso talked about where it snows. When it's rainy season, we'll go to Veluca, where Granny Giant is from. It's plural, and there's literally just one there. Veluca? Oh, that's the desert. Anyway, when I grow up, I want to travel everywhere like you. That's right. Travel and make friends, just like how we traveled and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions? About the mysterious creatures in the forest. Rana told us they could be an Aranara. Okay, there we go. I think I got it now. Have you heard anything about them, Ivan? About that. No, I've heard nothing about Aranara. They look like cabbages. On second thought, yeah, they do. Boom, gotcha. So you have seen them. Actually, I've heard about them in Granny Jahayat's stories. Can we ask Granny? No. Oh, well, all right. We'll drop it. Rana and others are very worried about you kids. Have you gotten lost in the woods recently? No, I know the woods very well. There's no way I can get lost. But Sidaba and Kevis did. Everyone's worried, but not me, because I know Arana would take them home. Arana? Who's that? I mean Rana. Rana will find them and take them home. Yep. He knows. He's been very, very cautious. Let's change the topic. Quite interesting in dragon stories. I want to be great like a dragon. Then I can help Rana and Alfonso. They work very hard. It always takes a long time for Rana to patrol the woods. Alfonso goes out there when no one's looking too. I can help them as soon as I grow up so they can spend more time in the village. Palmer gets it. You're a great kid, Ivan. Kevis. Sea monsters! I heard there's lots of big and particular monsters in the sea. Like the fish as large as an island, or the squid as long as a river. And the story about the puppet and the whale. Also, turtle carrying an elephant on his back. Yeah, a lot of stories. Why interested in sea monsters? When I grow up, I want to be a sailor. Yar, what we gonna do with drunken DevX? What we gonna do with drunken DevX? What we gonna do in a drunken DevX early in the morning? Going to sea voyages and discovering uncharted islands and lands. That's why I want to learn about sea monsters. This way I can defeat them one day. I mean, we ran across the grandson of some pirates. We ran across the, wow, that's so cool. Did they find any treasure? Any tales of adventure? Not sure, but Parman does have a sea monster story. Once upon a time, there was a sea serpent with many heads living in the ocean. It was taller than a mountain when it stretched out its neck. I need to quickly have a drink because my voice is getting very dry. Aye. The serpent didn't behave, so a god trapped it on the sea floor under rocks to prevent it from making waves and destroying the harbour. After a long while, the serpent woke up and griped, "Curse you, despicable gods! I'll wash all your houses and treasure out to the sea and make them mine!" Ooh. Then it rose up higher than the mountains and caused the tidal wave. Paimon tells the story of the people in the flying castle fighting the sea hydra together in a way that really engages the kids. And that was how everybody worked together to defeat the serpent and protect the city. So the serpent has been defeated? What a shame. I wanted to be it myself when I grow up. I mean, you'll face other monsters when you grow up. What kind of monsters? Let's talk about something else. I promise to tell you what I know after hearing the story, so would you like to know about mysterious creatures in the woods? Oh, there's lots of them in the forest, like the legendary Sumter Beast Lords. He doesn't like any ordinary Sumter Beasts and will attack intruders. And the Risha Bolin Raja that snatches bad children away. But I'm old enough to know Rana made that up with scared kids. They all sound interesting, but let us know about the round plant-like fairies called Aranara. Do you know anything about them? Oh. Aranara. Nope, never heard of them, but I know about the Gator Raja. It's a very, very big gator in the woods that has lived for a long, long time and is very, very cunning. There was this one time. It didn't sound convincing. Never mind. Wow, Palmer can't believe there's a gator like that. Do you go into the woods often? Yeah, I used to, but not lately, since I got lost there once. At least that's what the adults said. That's what the adults said. Because I don't remember anything. I went into the forest to see my friends and share stories about my sister. Then I just can't remember what happened. When I came to my senses, I was back in the village already. My father held me tightly while everyone else was around, asking me if I was hurt, hungry or thirsty. Then they wouldn't let me go there again. Went in the forest to see your friend? You're a friend in the forest? Doesn't everyone live in the village? Yeah, a friend to everyone. Lives in the forest. Taught us many things, like what wild fruits we shouldn't eat and which trees would let us climb on them. So, what is that friend like? Well, I can't tell you. I'm sorry. Although we're friends, I made a pact with Sumeru and Ipham. I'm gonna guess it's a secret between the kids. I think we've hit a dead end. Okay, we understand. Now be a good boy and don't play outside the village. Of course, I'll be a good big brother to Sumeru and Ipham. Yeet. What story would you like to hear, Sumeru? Any story will do, but I'd like to have a distinguished lady who's smart and powerful. Well, she doesn't have to be a distinguished lady, but the character's got to be determined and loving. Like Princess Cinnamon, who left her palace with a tiger in the fairy tale. That's a lot of demands. One Palmer knows several ladies who fit that description, but somehow they all have connections to Electro. Electro is good. It makes plants stronger and bear more fruit. You know a lot. So where should Palmer start? A general and a shrine maiden. Making the shrine maiden a priestess and a general queen should help you understand it better. Are they both distinguished ladies? Yeah, they both are. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was this very beautiful and powerful queen. But war came, and although the queen won, she also lost many friends. She cried and cried. I'm gonna make a robot and have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in a palace forever and not make any more friends, so I won't lose them. Beep, copy that. Working now, replied the robot, who then began running the kingdom for the queen. Then some bad guys started the scheme. God damn it, Zebby, what are you doing in here? Where does the priestess come in? The queen had a pretty and powerful priestess friend who couldn't bear to see the queen go this way. That was when a traveller came to the kingdom. He and his companions were both smart and brave. So the priestess thought, they are wait, what? They are agile and resilient if they're willing to help. Where the fuck did Mr. Krabs come into this? I want to tell the story of the queen and the priestess, both who are distinguished ladies, in a way that really engages the kids. In the end, the lonely robot was still working hard, but that's for another story. Everyone was so awesome. Even though that traveller wasn't a distinguished lady, he was still strong. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Pineman, sure you can do it. If you don't behave and get lost out there, then if you don't behave and get lost out there, then none of that will happen. Very sly of you, Paimon. Yes, I'll behave and won't wander outside. I've already got lost before. I don't remember. I just went into the woods to gather herbs. Herbs? Yes. Alfonso said there are herbs to improve Grandma's eyesight. Grandpa's eyesight. He has trouble seeing things lately and can't even see people coming his way. So I wanted to help Grandpa. He warned me not to wander into the forest too, but I wanted to help, so I sneaked off. Then I don't remember the rest. Nothing at all. Nothing. When I came round, I was already home. My brother said everyone was worried, and I know what I did was wrong and will never sneak off into the woods again. That's right, good girl. Speaking of the forest, about the mysterious creatures in the woods. Bro, Genshin, I know I'm single, no need to highlight it, but call me a lonely bot. I don't know anything about them. That was fast. What do you mean by mysterious? I mean, if I know what they are, if I know what they are, they're not mysterious. If I don't, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Sorry. That just makes a lot of sense, but what Paimon wanted to ask is about the round plant-like fairies. Round and plant-like. Oh! Did that ring a bell? No. That sounds mysterious, though. That's a shame. Because Rana said she'd love to know what Aranara is. Oh? She wants to know too? Then she does. Also, didn't the priestess in Soi say, ack, 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 don't be a tantrum throwing child who refuses to talk to others? Ack, ack, ack. Okay, the priestess and the queen are really great friends. I like how they trust each other. I think Rana would understand why I can't say it. When I'm old enough to understand a lot more, I'll tell Rana and you two. But no, not now. I'll be old by then. It's okay. I'll also age. And so you'll always be more mature than me. Ouch. Right then. We won't ask any more questions. Just be a good girl and don't wander around. Thank you for the story. I love it very much. I'm going to be as smart and pretty and strong like the priestess. Then I'll marry Rana. It seems they know about mysterious creatures, just don't want to tell us. Just treat it as a secret between these kids. We're staying in Sumeru for a while and we'll have time to look into it. I'm back. How'd it go? Was it fun? I actually feel my voice going right now. This ain't good. It was fun! They told us a story. Dragons actually don't eat people, Runner. Oh yeah, that's good to hear. I was worried a dragon might fly over here and eat all of you someday. Oh no. Storytelling is kind of fun. I think so too. Okay, you should go home now. It's about time to eat. Said he caught good stuff in the water today. Go with us, Runner. And both of you too. We've got business to attend to, but thanks for the invite. I want to eat with Runner. Aw, I'll be there next time. Come on, you got to go now, or Elsfert is going to finish it all by himself. Okay, bye Runner. Bye you two. Yeet. Lay on. Stick around for a minute, Irvin. I want to talk to you. I'm concerned about you. The forest hasn't been the same lately. The animals are getting aggressive and more fungi have popped up. Same with the withering zones, which keep appearing. Don't go picking mushrooms anymore, okay? Don't worry. I know where's safe and what's not safe. What's more, starshrooms are tasty and they give you the energy to keep working hard. No. Granny and I are both worried. Promise me you won't run around out there before I figure out what's going on. Okay. That's a good boy. You'll be great when you grow up. Alright, go eat with Gavus and the others. Got it. Stage 7 that needs to be unlocked in distance. Yeah. Hope they'll grow up safe and sound. What do you think about these kids? They're good kids. Yeah, I understand. Regardless, I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. My patrol is actually not done yet. I still got to check out the west, and I have a favour to ask. Would you mind coming with me? Why? I spotted some withering zones there, with no one to check them. I'm very worried about kids wandering into one. Now that you're here, will you give me a hand with that? Please, though I have nothing to repay you with. I'll take that nice axe of yours. Piece of cake. We have nothing else to do anyway. We always called it exercising. For your help, I really appreciate it. I don't know how I can make it up to you. You've done so much for me. Well, we're not going to ignore those in need. Let's go. Get up from there, go straight that way until you find the first withering. Wait, what? There we go. Meow. Zoom. Best thing about my house is that I can sneak out of it without anyone noticing. That's how I've been running off all the time since I was a kid. All right, back to business. Let's go whenever you're ready. Let's go. Sure, it's not far to the west. Zoom. Where is it? Chest. Give me the chest. Hello, people.
Take flight.
Ah! Nice.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Ah, there are roses growing here. It's not far from here. Wow, so close to the village. Here we are. When I was little, I would often take this road to go down to the river valley to play. The Withering zones are appearing so quickly now, and Ignari and the others are too busy to deal with them in time. But it's a good thing we have you here now. Leave it to me. Okay. You made clean work of those Withering zones before. But they're still dangerous. If it gets too much, people leave them in the realm and give them stuff. Oh, English, I can speak it. Good luck. Hello. Is the bow character will let you clear those clouds faster? Okay.
Whirling snow.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Take flight.
Let's dance.
Boom. Easy clap. How are you feeling? Do you feel weak or nauseous? No? What a release. Next, there's another Withering zone over there that they speak way too quickly. Oh, Sushroom. Mushrooms are said to be the reflection of the stars in the sky. Plus, they're quite tasty. Even more amazingly, they turn into different states when encountering Electro or Pyro. Okay. This Withering zone's expanding. Regardless, I'll leave it in your capable hands just like before. Just don't overdo it. I won't promise. There, I won't, I promise.
Apologies.
Hello, friend.
Take flight.
Right, there's one. There's two. There's three.
Let the show be.
Whirling snow.
Easy clap. Nice. Head over that way next. There's a hotspot over there. And we're not getting rid of the Withering zones. Well, recent alligator activity has people especially worried, so he needs to do some gator calling. Okay. Forest Watchers are also tasked with protecting the ecosystem. Recently, potentially because of the Withering zones, the alligators have become, shall we say, unusually manic. Not only that, they have been invading other animals' territories, but they're reproducing at a faster rate. If this goes on, they won't just be a danger to the children, but to the forest ecosystem as well. Luckily, your opponent isn't a Withering zone this time. It's my time to shine. You rest up. Leave this one to me. I'll come help you. We're coming to help too. You're really okay? That's great then. I'll finally get to side by side with you. We did it at the very, very beginning. Let's get going.
My apologies.
I'll leave that one to you.
Take flight.
Oh my god, I just eliminated them. Bonk.
Whirling snow!
Whew, it's nice to have the chance to do so. It should help with our problem a little. Besides, watching you fight made me realise I still have a lot to learn. Like, footwork and timing too. An experienced traveller like you is just absolutely amazing. Thanks. Thanks so much, really. That reminds me, how's your condition? After taking care of so many withering zones, do you feel dizzy and nauseous? I think I'm dying. I see. Lie down quickly, I'll go get help. Hey, don't make jokes like that. You'll worry. I actually feel... just kidding, sorry about that. That's good. You've done so much. Goodness. I feel so much better now. Let's take a break. One of our forest patrol campsites isn't far from here. It should have equipment and supplies. Yay, let's go camping. Camping, that sounds fun. And off we go. It's just ahead. I can't do that, the voices, the emotions and that correctly because my voice is just so fucked right now. It's really irritating me. I want to try and actually do proper emotion and everything to it. I just can't. There's Zara free. You can grind it. Use the powder and add some other ingredients to make delicious curry. Ooh, curry. Curry in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home. Curry in the air. Here we are. Let's check over dinner. Hey, I had one last week. What's that round thing at the edge? The thing that looks like a small cabin. Oh, that. I'm not sure where it came from, but you see them all the time in the Forest of Sumeru. Maybe some kind of ruin. Strange. Since you've asked, I seem to have heard about this kind of house and its resident. Who was it again? It wasn't that researcher who's in Satyavada life. Oh, never mind. Wait for a second. I'm gonna go tidy up the campsite, get a fire going, and get some ingredients ready. Thank you. Let's help you. Can't have that. I was wondering ask you to come and clean up the withering zones. Just think of it as trainee forest watchers. What do you need us to do? Oh, if you insist, can we get some of the firewood then? Need some wood chop. That's nothing. I'm pretty great at chopping wood. Hey, you won't need to do that. You just need to pick up some dry branches off the ground. Collecting firewood is one of the fundamentals of wilderness survival. That's so. Let's go. Mora! Money, 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 money. I'm getting a bit confused. Collect firewood in this little circle. Oh, my JV, we can go over here as well. Ah, that's where you're hiding, you little bugger. Why do you have to pick tree branches? I love the peaceful music, man. Got some snacks to eat while watching. Hey. Yeah, camping is tough. You have to pick branches to start fire. Nah. There it is. Yep, that should be enough. Let's go find Miranda. Hello. You guys are back. I'm almost done here as well. Will these be enough? Yep, that's more than enough. Alright. One of our camping traditions is to have the most esteemed person in the group light the campfire. Let's have to light it, right? Leave it to us. Okay, I might actually have to be forced to call them crisps now. This bag itself says garlic bread crisps. Cook. Light the fire first. Pyro skills. Using the supplies stored at the campsite and ingredients gathered along the way, Rana makes a pot of richly fragrant curry. Everyone stuffs their faces and I do not get to see the rest. It's so good. Curry tastes even better after hard work. Sounds like Rana stole Palmer's line. Palmer doesn't care about such things. Still, this curry is so aromatic. Get your... what if the smell draws in some critters or hitter trolls over there? It's a children's song from Sumeru. There's something free about curry. Each family adds different ingredients and spices depending on how they make it. So each family's curry has its own flavour. So when we were little, we could smell curry and tell whether it was made by our parents. Once we got older, we couldn't tell whose curry was whose anymore. They all seemed about the same. But still, you know that it's time to go home and eat when you smell curry. Curry, curry in the air. The stuff you make also has different aroma. Oh, is that so? Oh, let's try. No. Sure, I guess. We've just eaten so much of this curry. Let's make something next time. Okay. That one's Paramount. Why'd you have to pick up branches instead of chopping down trees when you want to start a fire? Does the Dendrocon punish people who cut down trees? What should we do? Oh no, it's because fresh wood has too much moisture in it, so it's hard to light it. Also, Dendrocon isn't that petty. Still, our teaching in Sumeru also say to respect nature and the forest, because we are the forest subjects. So are the birds and beasts, and in the end, the forest will remember. Even if you go up and forget, don't fret, the forest will remember. Are you okay? Oh, like I almost remembered something that was lost in my memories for a long time. Something warm and precious, but I couldn't remember it at all. But I couldn't remember it all, just those 2 lines. Dang it, it's like when you have to sneeze, but it just won't come out. Oh, I hate that. I absolutely freaking despise that. Some things are harder to remember the more you try to remember. Just ignore it, and after a while it might suddenly come back to you when you're doing something else. I'll try. Thanks again for watching those kids in the village for me before. They're like my little brothers and sisters. The oldest one's is Cavus. He wants to travel the world by boat and when he grows up. Siddlebear and his little sister. Siddlebear is his little sister. She says she wants to be just like me. It's a little embarrassing. There's nothing to be embarrassed about that. There's Ivan. I'm more worried about him. He was raped by Granny after being abandoned in the village. Abandoned? Yeah, I was just a little girl back then. One day, the adults discovered that a travelling couple who had been staying in the village were gone. All they left behind was this teeny... Wow, that was rude. Always used to worry about him, but now he and Cavison and the others are like a family. Alfonso also looks after him, just like a real older brother would. About what you and the children were talking about before. Yeah, now you mention it. When we were telling stories to the children, we also asked around about the Aranara. Ah, that's the round plant like little fairies you mentioned before. They said they didn't know, but they were acting like they were hiding something about it. I don't know much about these creatures for myself, but I'll tell you the part I heard. First of all, there's much like you described, random plant-like. The forest is vast and deep here, and it's constantly changing, like a gargantuan beast. So even locals will lose their way, let alone travellers. Legend has it that there are countless bizarre and amazing creatures in forests like this, and the most famous among them are the Aranara, which supposedly means the forest people. The Aranara are related to the Dendrocon and are the guardians of the forest. They're the bridge between the people and trees. They also have the ability to enter dreams. What does that sound? That sounds like one of the Aranaras. But for the people of Sumeru, dreams are very rare. Sounds amazing. Agreed. They might not say it in front of the adults, but I think they really like the legend of the Anarana. Who knows? Maybe they've seen Aranara while playing in the forest. It's normal for children to have secrets among themselves that they keep from grown-ups. So as long as they can grow up healthy and become strong and kind and good adults. Also about kids going missing. About that, do you have any clues? Also really worried, so we asked around. The kids say that they were in the woods. The next thing they knew, they were in the village. They couldn't remember anything that happened before that. That's right. Carrison Siddlebear suddenly appeared in the village after going missing for a few days. Everyone was worried sick while they were gone. Alfonso even organised a search and rescue team. What is it? Now think about it, it was actually kind of funny. Remember what I said about curry before? Alfonso made the search party take curry into the woods with them so the children could smell it. Anyway, we didn't find them, but they came home on their own. And with the whole memory loss situation, something about this whole thing just doesn't feel right. So I've been patrolling the forest and ruling out any elements that could harm the children. Ifem is the only one left who hasn't gone missing, so I have to protect him. About Alfonso. Speaking of him, Alfonso seems like he's really popular in Vimmer Village. We organised a search party and the kids talk about him all the time. Oh, him? He's like an older brother to them. We've treated him like family since he arrived in the village a few years ago. According to him, like Ifem, he doesn't have any family, so he sees this place as his real home. Ifem also sees him as his actual big brother. Paimon gets it. If you two stayed in Vimmer Village, I know they'd be very happy to have another big brother and sister. Like I said before, if it's possible, I hope you can join the ranks of the Watchers and we'll patrol together. What do you think? Well, I'm actually travelling to find someone. Briefly explain the reason for your travels to Anna. I see. I understand how you feel. I also had a friend who was very dear to me vanish out of nowhere. But they... Well, that's not important. The blonde girl you're looking for? I feel like I've heard about her somewhere before. Let me think. Nope, can't remember. I'm sure someone told me a story about a blonde girl before. Just like gold. And called her Nara or something? Paimon feels Runner's memory isn't too good. That's what happens when you grow up. No need to force yourself, Runner. Paimon hopes the kids in Vimmer Village are doing okay. Well, I'm very happy that I could meet the two of you. I'm sure the children feel the same way. You're not only skilled, but also kind. And I'm moved that you would worry about my little brothers and sisters in Vimmer Village. I'll keep an eye out for the person you're looking for. Then, when you finish your journey, come to Sumeru. We can patrol the forest together. No opinion on that for now. Okay, but think about it. If only I could have met you earlier. Aw. Uh-oh. You can even sleep while sitting upright. Must be exhausted. Looks like Rana doesn't have our stamina. Do you want to take a rest? Yeah, let's have a nap. Sleep well. Daytime. Oh dear, this quest has gone on for ages. This is not even the main quest, is it? This isn't even the story quest. I slept so well. I don't even remember falling asleep. Sorry about that. You can even sleep while sitting upright. Not really. I just ate lots and feeling so relaxed that I just... Here's a little forest watcher trivia for you. When searching for a missing person in the forest, you want to feed them something that's easy to digest when you find them. Digest and consume stamina. That's why you feel sleepy after eating. Or at least that's what the academia researchers said. It's one of the largest world quests. Ah. Have you rested? You worked so hard yesterday. We slept like babies. Yeah, don't worry about us. Are you sure? Okay, then. Thank you so much for yesterday. I feel so much better now that you're here. You can count on us. If there's any work left to do today. Let me see. I think we're just about done here. Let's head back to Vimmer Village and check on the situation. Let's go. Wait, 5 hours? Okay, I'm not going to be doing this quest for 5 hours. Zoom. I'm so glad you both could come with me. Still, I need to report the expansion of the nearby Withering zones to Tignari. Eh? Is that the kid from Vimmer Village? Eh? Ifem, wait up! Ifem, where are you? I think I saw him running in the cave. Oh, fuck. Piss sake, mercenaries. You sods!
Let's dance.
They know your thing comes about 12 hours. Bloody hell.
Take flight.
So I want to do this because I'm invested. But I want to do the main story, you know? I just don't want to have to talk all this time because my voice. I'm just go running off. Can you hear me, Ivan? Ivan! Advised to it in pieces. Yeah, I'm just going to do this little part right here, and then I'm going to probably call it and continue the main story. Oh, hey, Fatui. Who are you people? Don't get in the way. I should be asking you that question. I'm a forest watcher here, and I'm in the middle of searching for a missing child. State your names. Look, it's a Fatui. Be careful. So these are the so these are the Fatui that Alfonso mentioned? State your business. Alfonso. Whatever. Don't think you'll be getting out of here without a fight. Well, looks like we're not going to be able to talk this one out. I can't do the voices, man. My voice is just screwed. Yeah, sorry, rascals.
No escape. My apologies. Let the show begin. Whirling snow. Yeah.
Thank goodness you're here. You fought well. Really? Probably because you and Pumpman by my side. It's like Alfonso wasn't kidding. These two guys are dangerous. Anyway, we can talk more about that later. I think there must be somewhere deeper in the cave. We better keep moving. Can you hear me, Earthworm? Answer me if you can. Rana, is that you? Rana. Zoom. Where is he? Yep, he's down there. Is that a Withering Zone in a place like this? Ivan, what happened? Whoa. It's Thingy! Aranara! Rana! What are you doing in a Withering Zone? And there's so many monsters. I'll take care of this. No, there's no time. Darn it! Let's do this together. Anything wait here and don't move. We're coming to rescue you. Boop.
My apologies.
And let's kick their asses.
Whirling snow.
Boom.
My apologies.
iPhone. Why can't I break this yet? Do I have to destroy that? Aha! Now I can. Ooh. Finally. Runner. Ivan is okay, little man. There's nothing to cry about. Look, if I can tell them about what I felt in the Withering Zone to those academia researchers, they'll probably take care of the Withering for good. And do you see me fight? No. Did you see the voice thank him? Runner, please, that's enough. Runner, you better rest now. It's fine. I just feel a little dizzy, that's all. And a little tired. Runner, I'm sorry. What are you talking about? You're my little tiger. It's no more crying. Oh, you're okay, aren't you? Does anything hurt? Do you feel dizzy, weak, or... I'm fine, but Runner, it's nothing. I'll be fine. But I'm a battle-hardened forest watcher after all. Let's go. Okay, as soon as we get back to the village, that's when I'll probably go and do the main story again. Let me catch my breath. I'm sorry. I just need to rest. Wait for me, Ipham. Are you really okay? We'll go get help. No, it's fine. I just need a little rest. I'm sorry, Runner. I'm sorry. Really? How many times do I have to say it? I'm fine. But I'm very angry. You promised me that you won't go into the forest once I'm all rested up. I'll teach you a lesson about breaking promises, you little rascal. Ah, Alfonso said that the mushrooms here are huge, and I was wanting to bring you some fresh mushrooms to eat to give you energy. Dummy, you didn't need to do that. Just thinking of you guys gives me energy. Still, the mushrooms here are really huge. Did everything taste great in the curry? Did Alfonso let you come here? No, Alfonso told me not to go running off, but I wanted to give Ryan something tasty to eat, so Alfonso wouldn't do that. He's Ivan's big brother. Palmer understands, but Ivan, how did you get stuck in the Withering zone? When I was in the forest, I thought someone was following me. I got scared. I thought it was Marina's avatar, so I just kept running. Now up running into Marina. That'll be the... that's the Withering. Oh yeah, the Withering. Oh. Yeah, the Withering. Marina's avatar. It does bad things in the world for Marina. It's a big black thing. Marina's... what's a strange name? How did I know that Marina is the Withering? Dang it, everything's spinning. I think what's that green thing just now? That was oh fucking hell. Arara calorie. It can protect people from the corrosion of Marina. One more thing that I don't understand. This is a kind of forest magic. It's also a kind of music. It's an aura. What's that? Don't worry about that. Runner, you need to rest. On the tip of my tongue, but I'm sorry, I'll never run off that again. I'll be good and stay home. I know you're kind of smart, healthy, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, language, no thank you. I know, I'm sorry. You know, Marino is bad and the forest is good. Become a strong and good person, help people who need help. Just like Jutrix and Paimon. And don't forget, the forest will remember. Paimon thinks Runner's condition is getting worse. I'll go get help. Oh, I'm fine, really. I just need to rest for a little while. Please, take Ivan back from me. Let's go. Don't move, Runner. I'll be back. Why don't we just carry her back as like that? Oh, I don't want to leave her in her condition all alone. You know what I mean? You guys go ahead. This is bad now because I'm getting even more invested into this story. And if something happens to her by the time we get back to save her with reinforcements, that means I'll have to continue this and not do the main story. I mean, literally. Music. Don't worry, you'll know when to stop. Gotcha. Oh, this music. Boop. Music Sumeru is pure golden. It's still not as good as in Inazuma, I'm sorry. You can't beat Kitsune Mask, I'm sorry. Hello, Alfonso. Evan, why are you and Drifter? It's urgent, so make this quick. But I know you'll take it back in the future. No, I see. Ivan, you go rest up. Okay, I'm sorry. It's fine. What matters? Are you okay? Wait a moment. I'll go with you as soon as I prepare some medicine. There's no time. This is the location. Head there as soon as you can. Yeah, we have to hurry back to look after Runner. Wait. Your pursuit takes you back inside the cavern. I really hope Runner's okay. This is why she's not there, right? What are the odds? I can feel it. I can feel it. Yep, she's missing. Yeah, Paimon's sure this was the place. Runner, can you hear Paimon? Shit. Runner! No answer. Darn it, what happened? These traces. We better follow them. Maybe they're clues left for us by Runner. My host runner's gone better and walked off on her own. If that's the case, then she wouldn't have gone the complete opposite way. That would be great. Troll went across the river. Let's follow it. Oh. Well, there she is. That's a lot of the thing that possesses Ivan earlier. Hey, Rana, can you hear Paimon? What's going on here? Could it be the Aura thing Ivan and Rana were talking about? What's it called again? Okay. Ah, yes, right. That was it. Paimon thinks it said it could resist Marina corrosion or something. Yes. Nara Spark can resist Marina. Hey, it's them. Whoa! Whoa! Isn't this the thing we saw before? Ooh, you scared Paimon. Paimon thought you were talking vegetable. Not vegetable. Arana. Arana's friend. Aranara. Aranara? Yeah, did you say Aranara? That's Paimon. Now Paimon's really looking at you. Paimon thinks we really have seen you before. Arana. Paimon thinks we heard this name when Ivan was telling that story before. Yes, Nara Ivan is Arana's friend. Arana are children of the forest. We live with trees, not like you. No, not like you, Nara. Driftrex, you're the child of Dandelion, always travelling. How do you know Driftrex's name? How Arana knows? Not important, but Arana wants to help Narana. It's very important. That's almost a tongue twister. What do you need me to do? Thank you. You could Nara. She is Arana's very important friend, so Arana will protect her. But that is not enough to heal Narana and Bijai. Nara must go to Vanara. Fucking hell, the tongue twisters. I'm very bad at that. And ask everyone to help get Bija. Narana's corroded by Marina. Very serious. Bad bugs are biting tree roots. Trees will wither. Fruits will rot. Nara's life is like a tree. Bad bugs like Marina. But only Bija can make Narana better. So we need to go somewhere called Vanarana and come up with a way to get this Bija, right? Then we can heal Rana. Mm-hmm. What's her current condition? Don't worry, Rana will be here and fight Marina's corrosion, so Rana will not get worse. But with no Bija, Rana will not get better either. Follow the forest path, keep going towards where water comes from. Then you will reach Vanarana. Then sing. Sing. Then sing. Melody is rising up in my mind. This is the rhythm of the great dream. Sing it to enter Vanarana. Enter our dreams, our world. But do we really have to sing whoever tracks a whopper flower? Well, I think using a musical instrument works too. I've tried to enter Vera village and see if Grandpa has one. Part 2. Fuck, I really want to continue this now, but... Dev, do I continue going or do we go do the main story? I'll leave it up to you. You could stop until you get Varna. I was like, his friends. Got it. What do you mean by that? Like clouds know they have to release rain, rain doesn't fall into ground, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh.
I'll protect us.
But to get to the main place, you can stop. What? So this village. So when you get to this village, stop there, is what you're saying. Wait, the Statue of the Seven's really close. I'm gonna go there first. Fair enough. The one that Runner was talking about. My brain's hurting now. All these different names has like really confused my brain. Not intentionally, Dev. Boop, boop, boop. You know what? We're just going to stop from here. Because my voice needs a bit of a break. So we'll continue that story another time. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Oh, there's port. The port's actually a lot closer than I thought. Still got, bloody hell, we've got a lot of Statue 7 still. Well, there's the port. Wow, actually looks pretty from here. He's going to support anyways? Yeah, I'll go do that then. Well, fisherman. Oh, fisherwoman. Nice and calming music. Yoink. Bloody hell, that face. Vroom. I don't know what it's about. Something about flute music I always loved to bits. I love flute in the music.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made
Oh,
with
now there's a
pride and
Rama.
experience.
Oh god.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Oh, what?
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Huh? Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads.
Okay.
We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osvan told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Figuring that out could be crucial for the rest of our investigation here.
Given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Okay. Before I do that though, I need to get this teleport waypoint. Welcome.
Welcome. How can I help you too?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
Okay.
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and
That's true.
a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia.
Okay.
You see over there? Those are students from the Academia.
They look pretty serious.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Okay. Sneaky. Bam.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Oh, so after the
come
what we were
again?
told about.
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the Academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern.
Okay.
Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 more,
I got a lot of
give
that.
you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge?
Me.
I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
Very suspicious indeed. Whether it was stolen from the Academia was also related to knowledge.
So, what's our plan?
Let's go to the tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind?
I won't let him off easy if he turns out to be a scam.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Out of all my commissions, I enjoy making jewelry for
Joey. Whoa. Whoa. A very young cat. Its eyes dart about, watching the passers-by, as if getting ready to flee at any moment. Sissy. A well-behaved cat. Feel free to pet and feed it. It purrs and doesn't protest. Purr.
It's just an adventure. I can totally do it.
In your dreams. Oh, wow. That's pretty. All residents here must have proper, like, they actually have constant leg days, constantly going up and down these little sections. Here we are.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they meant.
You sit down and wait for some time.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
And just as the main character plot armor, they sit right behind us.
They think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huzzah!
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Let's go up the hill and stairs. True.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
A traitor?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Okay. Time for some information. You. Information. Gimme.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
Looking for information about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Adds in 500,000 Mora.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more.
We'll get it back. We'll beat him up.
There's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're, archaeology students!
Real smooth, Paimon.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies.
Okay.
Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection.
Oh.
Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
True. Time to beat him up. Get my money back.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Yes, I get to beat him up.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I like him.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the Academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept.
Oh yeah.
After all, even the
I'll
Archons
mediate.
used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
I'll mediate. I'll bring the popcorn.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000.
Yes, lad.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too. Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions. After him!
Bloody hell, he went quick.
What do you want?
Thank you for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. Alright. Goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student of the academia?
A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
I mean, I know a thing or two about swordplay.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Oh, here we go again.
Still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck.
Okay.
We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
Oh, that's a bit rude.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Look, we're a bit daft. We don't have a lot of brain IQ sometimes. Leave me alone.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile.
Okay.
Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
It seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Oh, okay, there it is.
I can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites.
Okay.
Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
I have just been sent something. 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Do 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 do. Nope, nothing. Okay, we're good. All right. I heard that Academia lost something recently.
Oh, so that's your true objective.
I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we can negotiate further.
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
What is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell.
Okay.
She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further.
Okay.
Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Okay.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
I'm a
Until
daft.
you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
We'll be fine.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
Okay.
We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh, well, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
Okay.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Uh-huh. I see, one's glowing.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
The one on the left shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy.
I see.
However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge.
Thank you.
Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll take it.
And be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Roger, roger.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikella Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near
Nemo
Old
and Dory.
Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Last one, Zebby. Hello, Latish.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you two looking to buy?
We want to buy some unique unripe hara fruits.
What a unique palate. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me.
Okay.
You two have a fascinating fashion.
Read the paper you got? Yeah, that's what I was doing, but... Information code chart. A code chart given to you by, it seems like whoever seeks to purchase special commodities from Dory has to provide the right code first. Check this code chart before visiting the contact. Oh, read. I'm right, parafruits, asking information to the story. Wear a morning flower. What? Looking to buy canned knowledge. Wear a Sumeru rose. Looking to buy products legally available on the market. Mouse. Customer. Rishabodin tiger. Matra. Taken by mice. Sold to customers. Taken by Rishabodin tiger. Confiscated by Matra. Packed in Sumeru City style to purchase a small amount. Packing Port Ormos style to purchase in bulk. Complementing a customer skill corresponds to Hara fruit that causes dizziness and ringing in the ears. Complementing a customer of eradication corresponds to Hara fruit that causes heat stroke. I'm just going to screenshot this and put it on my other screen as a precaution. I probably won't need it because Genshin's not that intricate. Sometimes. Let's just do it as in case.
No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Oh.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Do 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 do.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Trust. Okay.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our Hara fruits were taken by mice.
Customer. Huh? I'm sorry to hear that. Congratulations. A mouse means customer. So that's good, right? Is that good? But is that bad? Now I'm confused. If it was taken by customer, it should be good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizzy, dizzy, dizzy. That's a customer of skill. Dizziness with a side of tinnitus, please. I want to pick out some fruits that make you dizzy. That is right, isn't it? I prefer something that causes heat stroke. A customer of erudication. So that's erudication. This is the customer of skill.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating horror fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
So small amount or in bulk? We'll do bulk.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
Nice.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
Oh no.
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Then stop fucking dilly-dallying and run!
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way.
This boy is fast.
Look, he's over there.
He really is fast. Waypoint. Where'd he go?
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way.
Confiscated by Matra.
Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Richmond and Tiger is Matra.
Here, over here.
Oh, that
You
story.
can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
Why do I feel like it was a test? It was another
These
test.
two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Paimon, the first thing you do is not insult someone the very second you meet them.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain?
Ah.
I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me.
Judgmental
if you don't
to a
watch
story,
what you
really?
say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Maybe.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business.
Oh, an honest business.
We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
And can you show us your products?
Yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge.
6.
She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only
Booga.
3 people in all of Tevat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 mora.
Oh god.
Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Tevat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
Down topic, Paimon. Stay focused.
2 million mora, and it's yours. No discounts. Whoa, that's a lot of mora! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. Alright, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
Okay. Elemental sites. That one. I'll take this one. And this one. As well as this one.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
We can choose a variety of canned knowledge.
I'll take these, please and thank you. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even.
Oh, you compliment me.
Listen.
Too much.
I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Ooh.
Say what now?
Say what now?
Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million.
Don't let that trick you into spending more.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge.
She knows. She's got Paimon in the bag.
Everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
You just want to see me try it. I think you're the one who's curious.
Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's mora left. So let's
He did say
put it to
we'll
good
keep it as
use
well, so.
by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
You changed real quickly. You didn't want to part from any more earlier.
Excellent. Then please select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here. Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there? Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time. Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
I'll have a look. Nope, these all shit.
So, what did you see?
They all seem to be equally bright.
So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever makes Paimon happy.
Dory, we'll take this one. All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
Okay.
I'm doing since with Dory went smoothly enough, let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
Okay.
Mora, Mora, shiny Mora.
Bloody hell.
Oh, please come back anytime you need something.
Yep, time to go. There was an elevator right here this whole time. God damn it. Periodical of our idle voice lines. Oh.
Huh? Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
What, stuff like that? Nah? Oh, okay. There's one of you sings Mora Mine song. Oh god.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakala Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
Okay.
You're a pretty daring guy.
True that.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
You bring Altahatham up to date and give him...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
We want to meet with the Dendrarchon.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track.
Pog?
A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I'm investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is.
Okay.
However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the academia tarnish their deity's soul.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you
Why they're
kept
so
harming
pissed
them
off
because they
all the
refused to
time.
cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me.
Nice.
The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through.
I see.
Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
I see.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again.
Okay.
If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Yeah, exactly what I want.
Okay. Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Okay. Guess we're walking. I'd love to be in a fantasy world like this, man. It'd be great.
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
Oh yeah.
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
Okay.
While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
That's some big boy words.
Wow! Alhaitham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the Matra for this capsule?
I'm also curious
when you
about
are
this.
unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test.
Completely ignored.
Just fight as you normally do.
Okay.
Whirling snow!
Were they meant to be that weak? Hold up. Oh my god. Holy.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Boop. As if I saw countless swords wielding figures fighting one moment. Right, as if I saw countless sword-wielding figures fighting one moment, and then the next they disappeared into the recesses of my memory.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I felt something for a moment.
You mean that it worked?
All right, time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
That's the count time.
Take flight. Yeah.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Traveler legit got buffed by a percent.
Wait, how much?
0.073%.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Okay. I'll hassle down to like half of that. Wait till 7, 2 days from now. Oh, for God's sake. There's the floating islands. Just like that, yeah. Yeah, big islands problem. Oh, same here.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
How's that going so far? It's going pretty good, all things considered. Again, we've got a lot of editing done. We've got a lot of stuff. I'm starting to get fully up to date and everything now. Yes, he opened a test opportunity about onboarding for gated servers like yours. I was too slow. Nice thing to okay, test code. Ah, rip. What's it about?
Trust me.
Hello, Dory.
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me.
Since you want to know about test, it's time to on board. Okay, fair enough. I'd like to buy info on whereabouts of the divine knowledge capsule.
Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site.
Ah, she made it into the auction
Not to mention
site.
that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
I like. You got me curious now, Zebby, about relation to server verification gates. That's actually got me curious now.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales.
Or she didn't say that to your
For the
customers.
information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
Name your price.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop.
You didn't even tell me the price.
Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar.
Oh, of course they've got it.
El Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worshipped King Deshret?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red.
Oh, damn.
The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. More effort, Dory, opens doors.
Oh, God.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Where's that image? Oh, there it is. Oh, no, can't even see it. Oh.
Remember to bring a token of our friendship the next time we meet, okay? I like to think it's built on a firm foundation of solid, shining Mora.
Time to go.
Let's head back and talk to Al Hatham.
Yeet. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Al Hatham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
It's in the hands of Ain El Ahmar. I can't speak English, man.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites' transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
Pog?
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain El Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands.
Right into your
After we
hands.
defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make
No.
some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
We'll be there.
See you then.
A few days later on the day of the meeting with Ahmar.
Al Hatham sure is taking his time. Where can he be? Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Faros Lighthouse.
Yep,
Okay.
let's go.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I can't be asked going all the way up there. I'm going this. Yeet. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You're excited? I think it's gonna be like a proper good scene then, huh? Hello, merchant. I'm just gonna take this. Thank you. No. See you. Fine. Here we are.
Al Hatham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
Hello.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might
Thank
go
all
back
that
on
sentence.
your promise.
Okay.
But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
It's more like your funeral, mate.
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you,
You obviously
you'll
don't
be
know who
nothing
I
more
am.
than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Zoom.
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
Paimon, use throw. Super effective. Throws Paimon right into their face, takes them all out.
My apologies.
Where do you think you're...
I'll be back.
Following orders. Whirling snow.
Don't even need to use my ult. Cutscene.
Academia scum!
Whoa!
Boss! Finally!
What the fuck?
Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss?
What the fuck?
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
Oh shit.
We have to cut his Akasha connection. Now.
Nice. Badass.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Nice. Yoink.
World, forget me.
Huh? He's got shivers technology. That was fucking sick.
That just happened. It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Speaking of which, Pessia did mention.
Oh yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
World, forget me.
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
That's exactly what I heard for Irminsul.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
You sure about that?
Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
Let's do it.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
No, because we still wanted to see the thing.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Alright, so that's Sumeru City.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham. Until we
Oh no.
meet again.
Oh no. What? What do you mean, oh no?
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Huh? Complete. To be continued. You're scaring me, Dev.
That's enough work for today.
Best password's gonna set your brain ablaze. Well then, I probably best do what I was originally planning on doing then, and then calling it here for today. And we'll do it next time. Because I'm getting tired and I don't know if my brain's gonna be able to handle it. Yeah. Alright then. I guess we'll go ahead and call it here then. So that was fun. We got a bit done. But yeah, so